Oh yeah, I'm back with another one already. What have you guys done to deserve this ugly mug so many times in 1 week? Well, that's me being behind, months behind in all the information, isn't it? So we'll get it done and we'll get you back, have some dinner, yeah? Now, what I said before the weekend was that we were going to just pinpoint what's happening for the rest of the year for basically what we have dates for and get a bit excited what's coming. Now, when you really delve into it, it does get a bit complicated. And I'm going to have to split it up slightly because America has a shitload of good stuff coming, which we have dates for, which I'll let you know today. And then tomorrow I'll release another video, yes, another. And that will encompass Germany, France and Australia. There is that much info to go through, which I'm quite happy about, really. And then we'll go around to the Monday and we'll be looking at what's out in the following week again. Not a bad time, really, is it? Now, let's get straight into this because we're going to start with a fucking doozy. Now, who remembers this stinking piece of shit? Yeah, I couldn't believe it when Baby Oopsie was released last year. I thought, what the... I mean, look at that cover. Guess what I wasn't ready for? A fucking sequel, yes? Baby Oopsie 2, Murder Dolls. Who the fuck paid to make that? I've no idea. It's $22 and it's coming out on the 7th of February. But if any of you actually bought the first one, because remember, the first one did get a release in this country in the end. Unbelievable. I usually leave the weird ones to the end, but I thought I've got to get off with that one straight away. I mean, Jesus Christ. It's just sad that some films do get through, and that one unfortunately will. But you think that's the end of it, don't you? Nah, it's not. Oh, werewolf bitches from outer space. How's that one grab you? And they want $40 fucking for it as well. 7th of Feb as well. If I see anyone pay $40 for that, I'll fly over to the US and slap them around the fucking head. Oh my god. I'm lost for words on that one. But there's got to be somebody out there that'll love it, so there you go. We continue with one which I will hope comes over here. It's a 4K steelbook version of Warm Bodies. Now, Warm Bodies is a good film. It is a good film. I quite enjoyed it. It's a bit different. Now, this is a Best Buy exclusive, so the us getting over it might be a bit slim. Again, HD. Wow, we'll see how it goes. But I think that's quite cool. No word on the price for that one yet, though. But that's out on the 7th of Feb as well. I like the look of that one. Now, one thing I've always heard the rep of this one, and I would like to watch it at some point, but I've never really gone out of my way. Bubba Hotep is supposed to be quite cool, isn't it? Really, but there is a 4K version coming out. Also, there's a Shout Factory exclusive as well, which gives you an extra slip and some posters as well. So it all comes down to which one you go for. I think they look quite cool. No word on pricing for those yet. But we'll get there in the end. And I'm rummaging around for the photo, so if there's no photo of that poster version around my head, it's because there wasn't one available at the time. Next, there's one I don't care if I miss, quite frankly, but I thought there's got to be some fans out there to tell them about. Chicago. Still book anybody? If it was 4K, maybe somebody would have their skirt blown up by that, but it's not even 4K. So for $20, well, I would personally leave it, but I thought for some of the fans that got to be out there, I thought I'd better include it. Another one for the 7th is the return of the Swamp Thing. I've never actually watched it. I've owned the TV series, but never got around to watching it before I sold it again. Am I a muppet for doing that? I don't know. Let me know. But Return of the Swamp Thing's getting a 4K release, but they're asking $35. Ooh. Even I think that's pushing it. Let me know your thoughts on that one. Now, the first one hitting on the 14th of Feb in the US is actually going to be Strange World. This is available on Disney Plus over here right now. Picture quality, fucking amazing. You've got 4K Steelbook, 4K and Blu-ray. This is another one where at the time I'm saying this, the pictures weren't available online. While I do the editing, hopefully it will be. We'll wait and see. But Strange World is coming out quite soon via Zavi as well, so might not want to go to the US for this, but it's good that they're getting it as well. Personally, I'll just watch it on Disney Plus. I've already watched it twice, and it is a good film. Next, this is where we really are starting to creep into the old martial arty oldies and stuff like that. There's going to be a plethora of them in 2023. I am going to do a specific video in the first quarter of this year, really looking at the old stuff as well. What's coming, and so you don't miss any of it, or understand that something's maybe called a different name. This is Zoo Warriors from the Magic Mountain. It's from 1983, but it's fucking good. It's some nutty shit in it. 25 bucks, I do think that's worth it. Look it up on YouTube, check out trailers, and you'll understand it's a good film. We have Iron Monkey, which is Donnie Yen. Back in the day, he looks really young. It's another one from 1993, I think this one was. Yeah, there's some really good action stuff in that. Another one, no word on the price for it yet, but that's worth a good 20 bucks if anyone's money as well. Yeah, I would hands down say that's worth picking up. Unfortunately we jumped to the 28th for something. Dragon Heart in 4K was listed for the 21st, but it's the one snippet that we've had, so it is going to hit on the 28th. But I thought I'd try and keep it in some sort of order at the moment. Dragon Heart's a classic film. Sean Connery's the voice of the dragon, of course. 30 bucks. That picture quality is going to be good, and that's a good movie, so I highly recommend that one. One that I've never actually seen, again coming out on the 21st, is Jack Ryan's Shadow Recruit. I'm not sure if it's actually out over in 4K. It might be. I just got a feeling. But again, 4K for that one. 28 bucks. It's only like 8 years old, so I can't really fathom why I haven't watched it yet. Did it get bad reviews at the time? Can't remember, but I thought I'd include it anyway. We go back to more of the decent martial arts stuff here on the 21st again. Magnificent Warriors. Now this is a vehicle for Michelle Yeoh that is absolutely barking fucking mad. It's class, absolute class film from 1987 again. Bloody amazing. For 23 bucks, that's worth it. Anybody's money. Bloody good title. We go on to an original bad boy one here, The Magnificent Seven, but we're talking the original 1961. That's one with Yul Brynner. Absolutely worth it with 4K for 28 bucks. That is a class movie. I actually like the remake. Yeah, there's nothing I can say bad about it. I actually quite enjoyed it. It's quite brutal as well. So to see the original again in 4K, that's good with anyone's money if you ask me. We hit the 28th for Puss in Boots sequel, The Last Wish. I do like the look of this. Now, the fact that he's got to retire and he's expecting him to shit in a litter box, that just made me laugh so much. 4K and Blu-ray available. You're looking at least 30 bucks for the 4K there. But that's a title I would definitely go out and buy myself. It looks quite funny. One title that I've owned twice and still not watched, but I know mates who have watched it and enjoyed it, was Kubo and the Two Strings. Now we've got 4K still and a 4K coming to that one. Ooh, so tempting it definitely is. You're looking at 28 bucks for the steelbook and 20 bucks for the 4K. So price wise, they're keeping it nice. But I know quite a few people that would actually highly recommend that one. Still not seen it myself, so let me know. Am I missing out? Probably. What can I say? We hit on the same vein with this next one. Box Trolls, classic. It was a while ago. That and Coraline were getting really nice steelbook releases. So here comes, I know Coraline's already out, but Box Trolls, 4K steelbook, 28 bucks. Oh yeah. And then the standard 4K for 20. These do look nice. Highly recommend. The artwork on the steelbooks is beautiful. Simple as. One that a lot of people I think will go for. A lot of people, is the Rocky Knockout Collection. That's coming out on the 28th of Feb as well. Why it's only the first four, I can see where they're coming from, because let's face it, the fifth one sucked ass and the sixth, everything else went a bit weird. So the fact they focused on the first four, I think it's justifiable. The 4-pack for what am I looking at? think it's about 70 or 80 bucks. I can't remember exactly the price, but I can't see anyone not wanting to get that whole 4-pack there. Looks amazing. Remember, these films are from 76 to 85, so the upgrade in quality picture is going to look amazing on that one. There are going to be steelbooks coming out. In America, they are Best Buy exclusives. We are just getting information through via Facebook. I think pre-orders start in about a week or so for the UK, so look out for that. But at the moment, we've got the Rocky 1 4K steelbook Best Buy hitting on the 28th of Feb. So look out for it, don't miss it. The steelbooks look amazing as well. But interestingly, Rocky 3 is a steelbook. No Mr. T on that cover at all. And there's no Drago on the cover for 4 either. So they're focusing just on Stallone. Don't know why on that. If we fly into March, that's when Rocky 2 hits. That hits a week later on the 7th. Again, still Best Buy. Still waiting for a picture on that one. Air Force One. I always respected it as a film. But to get it as a 4K steelbook, and look at the steelbook here. Oh yeah. That's a cool fucking steelbook. For only 25 bucks and 4K, remember. This is a film that's 25 years old. Yeah, I do like the look of that one. We jumped to the 14th for Rocky 3 and 21st for Rocky 4 steelbooks. Again, Best Buy exclusives. I think R4 steelbooks will all come out at the same time. It will surprise me if they break it up. Why would they? It's probably going to be Xavier anyway. You know what they're like. We'll have to wait and see, but you'll get the information from me as soon as I know it anyway. Another one that would surprise me. Dragon Slayer. This is like 81. At least, I think it must 81 or 82. 81, I reckon. We're getting a 4K steelbook, 4K and Blu-ray for that. That's a film I never expected to really get the upgrade treatment myself, but I remember seeing it back in the day when I was a kid, so I know I liked it, but it's been major years since I've ever watched it. But that's hitting on the 21st of March as well. Now, unfortunately, it gets a bit quiet. The next trilogy set, which is coming out in May 2nd, is, believe it or not, they are releasing more steelbooks for the original Star Wars trilogy. No word on the artwork, but it's going to be different. But May 2nd, they will release the first 3 Star Wars again. It was only like less than a week ago I was bitching that they've released these sets 40 times. So I guess it's going to be 41 now. I don't know how they can justify this unless the artwork is absolutely shit up with loads of extras. But again, we'll wait and see until they publish photos. As soon as I've got them, they'll be in front of your eyes, guys, as well, alright? And the one, when we get down to this martial art thing again, In the Line of Duty is some of the most nutsy ass women fighting police action drama shit that ever came out of China and Japan, etc, etc. But this is In the Line of Duty 1, 2, 3 and 4 in a box set. Holy shit, it's worth it. You're looking at 80 bucks. These films were from 1985 to 1989. If you don't know the lore of In the Line of Duty, get on YouTube and get some searching done. It is amazing. Definitely worth that. Highly recommend. 16th of May, that's due out. Keep an eye on that bugger, especially for it coming over to the UK. If you won't get it from America, try and get it here, because I will be trying my damnedest as well. Now, as it goes, these are things with dates that I've gone through right there. So you've got to take some of a pinch of salt because dates can change. But this is where tuning into me on a weekly basis, I will look to update dates on everything. Let you know any changes, slippages, cancellations that I can. So you don't have to trawl through everything yourself. You come to me and you end up knowing what's coming and when. That's the aim of my channel, and hopefully I can help people with that. The only other thing that excites me, which I won't go into detail right now because they are all over the show, Disney's 100. And it looks like they're going to do silver steelbooks for all of the major films. Now by that I mean, of course, Cars, Toy Story, etc. But they've literally thrown a sporadic amount out onto the release lists. Half of them haven't even got pictures yet, half of them do. Half of them are like a Blu-ray version, not the steelbook 4K version. So I think it's just like the first lot of information, so it's not worth focusing on it just yet. What I would probably do with that is look to focus the whole release list of these Disney titles about 1 to 2 weeks before the first ones are due out. but we'll wait and see what they do, how many more dates come into play. Then I'll do a specific video on it, because quite frankly they are minimalistic, but they look fucking amazing as well. So definitely a collector's item if you ask me. Now, if there's anything else you want me to look at, even just with regards to America, send me a message and I'll see if there's anything info I can find out for you guys. We'll go from there basically. I'll get this one edited as soon as I can, of course. Got to do a bit of dinner as well, you know what I mean? But I'm left with a positive taste in my mouth. That sounds dodgy. With a good taste in my mouth when it comes to release lists for America right now. Plenty going on there, plenty to talk about. And remember, that's not even the full list. To get the full list for each week's release coming up, remember to hit my Facebook page and we'll go through that. Befriend me, we'll have a chat. Take care now, enjoy the rest of your night. Look out for the weekend where we'll go through the rest of them. We'll go through Australia, we'll go through France, and we'll go through Germany. Oh, it's going to be fun. Take care, enjoy the rest of your night. Try and stay out the rain because it's pissing down outside. But have a lovely weekend, guys. Talk to you again soon.